Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, the Lady Killer 8, set in Mumbai. And the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of EMZ Hitgal. So moving on to our briefing, people say 47 is a lady killer. It's time to prove them right. Take them out any way you want. I hope you enjoy it. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so. So we have a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the shawls, and we're going to be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick, some coins, along with our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to finish meditating in our comfy chair, make our way out of the apartment, straight down the stairs, and at the end of the corridor we encounter our first target. So we're going to lockpick our way onto the last door on the right, and then just inside we're going to grab the iron from the ironing board and throw that into the corner of the room. That will attract the attention of our first target, and we're going to wait in the next room here for the door to close, and then we can open the bedroom door and eliminate our first target. So we're going to make our way from here back upstairs using the stairs on the opposite side of the building, and at the back of the stairs here we will find another iron, and we encounter our next target. So we're going to make our way out onto the outer balcony edge here. We're going to put a hole in the moped that's nearest the inner courtyard, and then we're going to throw our iron at the moped. That will then get the attention of our next target, and when she comes along to investigate, we can then blow up the 2 mopeds in the area. So 2 targets down. Now naturally that will cause some panic, and our next target is just running away from us in panic. That doesn't matter, because we require a moment or two to remove her husband from the equation. Now she has run off to get a guard. Her husband has remained, so we're just going to open the doorway here to the Kashmirian's apartment once we've grabbed the cleaver from the table, and that will get the attention of the husband here, and when he comes in to investigate, we can close the door behind him, render him unconscious, and we can deposit him in the closet around in the bedroom area. So what we're going to do now basically is rinse and repeat the exact same thing, but for our next target. Obviously she is not around at the moment, as she is initiating widespread panic through the streets of Mumbai by claiming that there is nefarious deeds going on in the area and people are blowing themselves up. But eventually she does return to her position. She's not worried that her husband isn't here, and all we have to do is open the door, throw our cleaver into the corner of the room. Unfortunately she's blocking the door from closing, so we're just going to quickly shoot her in the head. That has then enabled the door to close. We can leave her there, and we're going to move on to our final 2 targets. I'm just checking on the guards, as one of them should be removing the body around about now, or at least one of the bodies, and there could still be some enforcers around. So we're now going to make our way around the edge of the map. I'm going to grab this propane cylinder as we go, and we are now heading for the homeless area, which is near to the harbour and the pier. In fact, it's right here, and we're just going to place our propane cylinder around about here. Not overly important, as we will be attracting our target, who you can see there, to the cylinder. So we're going to plant ourselves behind the little shanty building here, and we're going to crouch down, pull out our silence pistol, and we're going to put one hole in the propane cylinder, and that should get the attention of our target. She's close enough, and when she goes over to investigate, we can then detonate the propane cylinder. Now, where we've placed it is kind of vital in a certain respect. It's the fact that roughly around there is where our target would have gone to next anyway. So if she's out of earshot for the first shot that you put into the cylinder, don't worry, she does get a lot closer. So 4 targets down, 1 more to go, and our final target is in the train yard area. So we're just going to hop straight over the fence. We're going to render this guard unconscious and take his outfit, just so that we can move around a little bit easier inside. Our final target is a little bit tricky. So we're just going to go into the train car here, grab any sort of throwable item. There happens to be a crowbar, so that will do nicely. This young lady is quite difficult to lure just beyond this door. So there she is. So we're going to lockpick the door open, and then we're going to throw our crowbar on the floor somewhere in this side. Now, as you saw, I threw it against the fence there. Unbeknownst to me, but beknownst to our target, that has actually attracted the attention of a guard from up in the rafters. So no matter what we do, this young lady will no longer respond until the guard arrives, who has just arrived now, investigates, and then leaves. So what you don't want to do is throw your crowbar against the fence. What you want to do is throw it just on the floor in front of the fence, and that will get the attention of the target. As you can see, if you throw it against the fence, you get the attention of someone a very long way away, and you have to wait for them to turn up and lose interest, go back to their usual routine before you can effectively try it again. So once we have finally snared our target, we're going to render her unconscious, drag her into the puddle of oil that we have just created with the oil drum, and then ignite the oil. So that's our final target now taken care of. So all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and that's why we've brought the coins with us. So if we pass out of the train yard and through the train carriage where we collected the crowbar from, and then turn to our right, can't believe we've got to lockpick our way back out. There we go. There we will find a tuk-tuk driver who will accept 3 coins in exchange for transport home. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.